And so once you arrive on your mat, just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth as you settle yourself, making yourself nice and comfortable. I'll ring my bowl. And so just settle in, letting go of what came before this moment, what will come after this moment, settling into the present moment by noticing sounds you hear around you, perhaps the guitar music in the background, noticing the temperature in the air, feel the air where it touches the face. Maybe you notice it as you inhale, feeling cool air moving through your nasal passages and in the back of your throat, chest and belly. You may feel it there. Letting go of any cares or concerns or worries, leaving them in an imaginary basket outside your door, feeling light and unburdened. And just noticing the weight of the body on the mat. And on each exhalation, releasing, relaxing, melting, allowing yourself to just be supported and cradled by the earth. Nowhere for you to go right now. Just be present. Perhaps coming to your home base, whatever home base resonates with you, and just turning to your breath, watching the gentle inflow and outflow of air, feeling the breath in the body, noticing the breath, and just being with the breath for a little bit here. Each time you exhale, release a little more. And if you notice that your mind has wandered away from the breath and that you're thinking, just say to yourself, thinking, thinking, as soon as you notice that. And then return again to your breath, building up that concentration muscle each and every time you return to the breath. So our focus today, in honor of Mother's Day, is love, whether it be love for our mothers, love for ourselves if we're a mother, or love for any mother you know. And so even Mother Earth. So just we'll think about having an open heart and pouring love out to others. And so we'll begin by stretching our arms up overhead. So just float them up and stretch out through your fingertips, down through your body, out through your toes. Really stretching and reaching and pointing through the toes and feeling the length of the body, noticing how the body feels as we begin, and then releasing the stretch. And then we'll lift the left leg and the right arm off the mat, and we'll really stretch through the right fingertips and down through the left toes, allowing the opposite arm and leg to be relaxed. So really stretching and reaching. And then replace that arm and leg, and then we'll lift left arm and right leg and really stretch through those fingertips and down through those toes and really feel the stretch while the other side, other arm and leg are relaxed. And replace them down on the mat. And then take another deep stretch, even walking shoulders up towards the ears, really stretch out long. Stretch down through the fingertips and then hold that stretch. Just holding, really bringing tension, holding that stretch, stretching, holding, 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 and then relax, completely release. Take a couple of rounds of breath. And now we'll make fists, squeezing the fists, squeezing the facial muscles, and flexing the feet. And holding that tension. Holding, 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 and squeezing, holding, holding, and then release. And just allow the arms and legs and face, entire body to just be soft and relaxed. And observe yourself as if you were looking down at yourself, perhaps bringing a smile to your face, and just feel the relaxation. Taking a couple more rounds of breath. You can take nice deep breaths if you'd like, bringing in fresh oxygen into the lungs. And then floating arms down by your sides, bending your legs, walking your feet close to your bottom, keeping feet and knees hip width apart. And we'll just come into a gentle flowing bridge. So inhaling the arms and the hips up, float the arms up overhead, pressing into the soles of the feet, and then exhale, floating the arms and the hips down. And then do that again. Inhale the hips up, inhale the arms up, and then exhale, floating them down. Inhale up. Again, arms and hips, just gently. And then exhale, float them down. Spread the feet wide on the mat and drop left knee to the midline. And then inhale it up. Exhale the right knee to the midline. Inhale it up. And just continue with this. And it's just a gentle motion as we begin. using your breath to move with ease. And the next time your knees come to center, just lift your hips a little bit and place your hands under your sacrum. And then bring your knees into your chest. Send the soles of your feet to the sky. And just hang out in waterfall for a moment or two. You can engage your core a little bit if you'd like. And just helping here with our circulation, we can rotate our ankles around, our feet around in little circles, just to lubricate those ankle joints. And go one way, and then reverse your direction. Notice if you're gripping or holding in your facial muscles or in your shoulders, and relax those muscles. No need to bring tension to them. Release your jaw. And then as you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and ease your hands out from under your bottom. Bring your feet down to the mat, and we'll just turn over onto our belly. And so if you'd like to come into our elbow plank or half plank or plank on the hands, you can choose to do that. If you'd like to just rest in crocodile, you can stack your forearms and spread your feet wide and just inhale and exhale to strengthen diaphragm, strengthen belly. But for the next few seconds, we'll practice plank. So I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3, come up, and we'll begin. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, squeezing glutes and abs. 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, pressing into your heels. Actually, I didn't mention this, but your feet can be wide on the mat if you'd like. 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, 28,000, 29,000, 30,000, almost there. 31,000, 32,000, 33,000, 34,000, 35,000, 36,000, 37,000, 38,000, 39,000, and 40,000. That seemed to have gone fast. Hope I counted right. Stacking forearms, placing forehead on forearms, feet spread wide on the mat with toes pointing away from the midline. And just rest for a moment. You can stay right in crocodile if you'd like, or if you want to join me for another 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. And just resting crocodile. And then as you're ready, if you'd like, we'll come into a flowing sphinx. So frame your face with your hands, forehead to the mat, shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhale, lift head and shoulders up, gazing in front of your mat, squeezing your glutes, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, and we'll just come up and down using our breath. So exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, turning onto our backs now. And we'll walk our heels in close to our bottom. We'll bring our arms into an L shape, so fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. And knees and feet are hip width apart. And we'll come into a flowing bridge. So on your next inhale, lift the hips up. So opening the heart and exhaling down. Inhale, hips up to the sky, open heart, exhale down. Inhale, pressing into the soles of the feet, hips to the sky, open heart, exhale down. One more time, inhale, hips to the sky, open heart, exhale down. Bring the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. And if you'd like, you can rock all the way over with the hips to the left. Shoulders stay on the mat. So a little bit of a twist here. And if you're comfortable, just close your eyes. You can straighten the legs a little bit if the knees are too close. And just bring your breath to any area that might feel a little tension. Relax the shoulders, relax the facial muscles. Just use your breath. Notice if you're gripping or holding, and allow yourself to release. And then inhale the knees to center, and exhale, allow the knees to fall to the right. Shoulders, both shoulders resting on the mat. You can take like the right hand to that top thigh, to that left thigh, just to encourage gravity to bring both knees down if you'd like. And just relax facial muscles, relax jaw, shoulders. Just use your breath, shining the heart center towards the sky, almost as if it's a flashlight. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, filling up the lungs with some nice fresh oxygen. And on your next inhale, bring the knees back to center. And then hug the knees into the chest. And if you'd like to spread the knees wide and clasp the toes, if this is something you'd like to try, I'm going to try rocking up to floating bound angle. It may be funny, so lift head and shoulders up, or just make your way up to seated your favorite way, but we'll see. This is probably going to be crazy. But yeah, it's probably going to be crazy. Whoa. Okay. Yep. You got to find your balance. And okay, I got it. So feet, heels are off the mat and you're just floating. Once you find your balance, it's not bad. And then as you're ready, make your way to Sukhasana, or easy pose. Luckily, it's just mostly us who watch these videos. So, all right. So once you arrive, rock from side to side to find your sit bones, noticing where the sit bones meet the earth. So you feel that groundedness. Hands on kneecaps, and we'll just make some nice big torso circles. So just using the breath, inhaling as we come back, exhaling as we come around and come forward. Perhaps 3 circles in one direction, and then 3 in the opposite direction. And then as you're ready, coming to center, coming to stillness, and we'll do some twists. So inhaling the arms up, really stretching through our fingertips, lifting through our heart center as we gaze up, and then exhale, twist right, bringing the hands down. Nice tall spine, inhaling to center, stretching through the fingertips, lifting through the heart, exhaling left as you bring the hands down. And inhaling to center, and each time we twist, we'll twist just incrementally, tiny bit more, so that eventually we're looking out over the back shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale left. Feel the flexibility in the spine and in the neck. Inhale to center, feel the stretch along each side of the rib cage. Exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, we'll do one more on each side. Exhale right. Inhale center, and exhale left, looking out over that back left shoulder, if the neck permits. And then returning to center, and we'll come to a seated cat-cow. So we'll inhale as we spread up the collarbones, lift through the heart, gazing up for cow, and exhale, round the back, chin to chest. For cat, inhale, lift through the heart center, gazing up. Exhale, chin to chest. I'm not so much rocking forward and back as I usually do. I'm just staying stationary, but just lifting through the heart, relaxing my shoulders down, looking up, and then rounding back, chin to chest. And then inhale one more time, gazing up, lifting through our heart. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. And then we'll come back to neutral, walking the left hand away, inhaling that right hand up and over, and just bending over to the left. You can come down onto the elbow if it's comfortable. Press that right hip into the mat. I mean, mine is off the mat, but use the mind to, try to press that right hip down a little bit. And you don't have to come this far over either. And then coming back up. And then we'll walk the right fingertips away. Inhale the left arm up and over. And then walk the fingertips away, possibly coming onto the right elbow, pressing the left hip into the mat as best you can, feeling the stretch on that left side. And you can be up on your fingertips. You don't have to be down on your elbow. And then inhale back to center. And we'll come to some head and neck rolls. So just dropping chin to chest and just maybe closing your eyes and just doing some nice gentle rolls with your head, and just stopping any place that might need a little extra attention, toggling back and forth, being mindful when you do your head rolls. And noticing any area that seems to often have a little tension. So you become aware of your own body and how your body is feeling. And just being mindful with the movements that you make with your head. And then as you're ready, whenever you're ready in your own time, just send your legs out in front of you. And then we're going to come forward. We'll lead with our heart center, with our chin, and we'll fold at our hip creases. So inhaling our arms up, leading with heart center and chin, and just fold forward, folding at the hip creases, and just come forward. And then slide your hands up your legs. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands up your legs. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. You might notice you come forward just a little bit more each time, possibly. And we'll do that one more time. You can also bring your belly button in. That helps you get a little bit lower sometimes if you'd like to. Stretch through your fingertips, really reaching, and then folding at the hip creases. And I think I did come down a little more, but Just follow what your body is directing you to do. Slide your hands up your legs and make your way to your table. Coming to your table, spreading your fingers nice and wide on your mat, and we'll come to a cat balance. So we'll engage our core. So bring your belly button in and up. Send your right leg out long, pointing through your toe. Send your left fingertips forward. Press into your right hand so you're not collapsing. Gazing down at your mat. Couple of rounds of breath. Release hand and knee to mat. Engage the core again. Send the left leg out long, right fingertips forward, gazing down at your mat, pressing into that left hand. A couple of rounds of breath. Releasing down. Bringing left foot between hands, walking right knee back, sinking into left hip. Okay for your knee to come past your ankle in this particular pose. Nice stretch for the hip flexor. Straighten that left leg, come onto the left heel. Nose toward the knee. Rock forward again. Sink into that left hip flexor. Rocking back, coming onto that left heel. Nose to knee. Bringing hands to the inside of the left leg, sweeping left leg around and behind you, and then bringing right foot between hands, walking left knee back, sinking into the right hip flexor. And this is a place where if you have blocks, you could always have blocks underneath your hands to bring the earth up closer to you. So, like I said the other day, it might be good if we, since we're practicing so often, if we have blocks and blankets and straps. But of course, your choice. They just help the poses be more accessible to everybody. And on certain days you might feel, not as limber. So take the help. And then straighten the right leg, come onto the right heel, nose to knee. And then rocking forward again, sinking into that right hip. Bringing the right hand on the inside instep of the right foot, and then bringing that right foot behind you, coming back to your table with your fingers spread wide. So your index finger can be pointing towards the top of the mat, or the middle finger can be pointing towards the top of the mat. And then thumb does not have to be spread as wide. So curling toes under, we'll come to downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog, alternate bending at the knee, alternating knees. And as you're ready, come onto your toes, settle back towards your heels. You can claw at the hands by pressing into the fingertips and doming the palm to take a little pressure off the wrists. We're strengthening our shoulders, our backs, our hamstrings get a little stretch here. You can have a little bend in the knees. They don't have to be, or they shouldn't be locked. And then as you're ready, we'll walk the hands to the feet this time. So we're in a ragdoll, and then we'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time as we come to our Tadasana. So find your Tadasana. Feel the strength of that pose, really as you extend through your crown. Notice that your facial muscles and your neck and shoulders are relaxed, your arms are relaxed, while your legs are strong and steady. Take a nice deep breath here. Nice exhale. And then we'll turn to the short end of our mat, left foot forward, right foot back, not on a tight rope, so kind of at a diagonal. Find your stance. We'll come into warrior one here. Inhale your arms up, elbow creases near your ears. As you exhale, bend the front knee, keeping that knee over ankle. Press into the big toe mound of the front foot and the back heel of the back foot. Stretch through your fingertips, lift your heart center, gaze up at the sky. Relax shoulders. Feel the strength and the balance in the pose. Cross arms at your chest as you turn your torso to the long end of the mat. Extend arms out parallel to the earth. Exhale, bend at the front knee. Gazing out over that middle front finger. Pressing into the knife edge of the back foot, big toe of the front foot. So by holding, we're building strength in our shoulders, building stamina. Floating arms down, bringing feet parallel. Interlacing fingers behind us or hands behind us, squeezing shoulder blades together, folding at hip creases as we come forward, 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 crown of head towards the earth if you'd like, or you can just come down to half forward, wide-legged fold, so you can come to a flat back instead of crown of head to earth. Arms come off the off the back. Using strength of legs, lift back up. Undo hands, turn right foot towards short end of mat, step left foot in. So not on a tightrope, so feet are diagonally placed. Find your stance. Inhale your arms up, elbow creases next to ears. Exhale, bend the front knee, knee over ankle. Relax shoulders, engage core. Spread fingers wide, lift through heart center as you gaze up. Press into the big toe mound and of the front foot, back heel of the back foot. Keep breath flowing. Notice if you're gripping or holding, and try to relax into the pose while still maintaining balance and stability. So more moving with ease. Cross arms in front of chest as you turn torso to the long end of the mat. Left foot comes parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms parallel to the earth. Exhale, bend into that front knee as you gaze out over that middle front finger, relaxing your shoulders. Press into the big toe mound of the front foot and the knife edge of the back foot. Engage your core. Feel the strength in warrior. Glance down at your right knee that it's not collapsing inward, so keep it over the ankle. Floating arms down by your sides, bringing feet parallel. We'll heel toe our feet together. And then we'll stand up nice and tall. Inhale our arms up. Lift through our heart center. Turn palms away. Float forward, bending at our knees a little bit. Press into the front of the shins. Come up for half forward fold. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat as you come down. And bring yourself to your back. And once you arrive on your back, if you'd like to come into waterfall, bend the legs, placing the soles of the feet on the mat. Lift hips, bring hands under the sacrum, then bring knees into your chest as you extend legs up to the ceiling, soles of feet to the ceiling. And just take a couple of rounds here of breath and waterfall. You can even rotate ankles around if that feels good. Encouraging circulation. You can even flex and point the feet. That might feel good. Notice if you're gripping in your facial muscles or your shoulders. Try to relax. And as you're ready, slip your hands out as you bring your knees into your chest, hugging them, squeezing them into your chest, rocking from side to side. Bring a smile to your face, if you'd like. And just thank yourself for making the time for your practice. Your body is getting stronger. Your mind is able to be relaxed and calm. It's kind of a training to be relaxed and calm on the mat and then hopefully off the mat. Return your feet to the mat, send your legs out long, and come into your Shavasana. You know Shavasana. And once you arrive in Shavasana, take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Biggest breath you've taken today. And a nice, big out breath. Feel the body completely relaxed. Scan from head to toe and just notice if there's any areas that still hold a little tension, and use your breath to release. I invite you to deepen your breath, wiggle fingers and toes, bringing yourself back to the room. And if you'd like to join me in Anjali Mudra, hands at heart center. May your heart feel lifted, and may you feel love and kindness toward all beings, especially any moms this weekend. Namaste.